star. This has got to do with a successful operation. It's an anti-Naxal operation that Home Minister Amit Shah has tweeted about, and he says, I'm going to quote him, a landmark achievement in the battle to eliminate Naxalism. Today, in an operation in Narayanpur, Chhattisgarh, our security forces have neutralized 27 dreaded Maoists, including Nambala Keshav Rao, alias Basav Raju, the General Secretary of CPI, Maoist topmost leader and the backbone of the Naxal movement. This is the first time in 3 decades of Bharat's battle against Naxalism, says the Home Minister, that a General Secretary rank leader has been neutralized by our forces. I applaud our brave security forces and agencies for this major breakthrough. Also glad to share that after completion of Operation Black Forest, 54 Naxalites have been arrested. 84 have surrendered in Chhattisgarh, in Telangana and in Maharashtra. The Modi government, he says, is resolved to eliminate Naxalism before the 31st of March 2026. It's a big announcement that has come in from the government today. And other than the Home Minister has spoken about it, elimination of Basav Raju, a top Naxal commander who's been killed during anti-Maoist operation in Chhattisgarh. I'm going straight across to Sumi for more details on that. Sumi, this is a top leader, a top Maoist leader who's been gunned down. You know, and this is after an intense operation. This is a big achievement and a step absolutely in the right direction when it comes to the target of elimination of Naxal terror, the government says, by 2026, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Looks like we are very stealthily inching towards that deadline of Chhattisgarh becoming Naxal-free by the end of 2026. In fact, by March
2026. In fact, by March 2026, we will be Naxal-free, and this is certainly one of the biggest steps that the security forces has taken of eliminating the CPIM General Secretary Nambala Keshav, who also goes by the moniker of Basav Raju. He was carrying a bounty of 1 crore rupees, and he has been eliminated. In fact, the intelligence input had been received about his presence in the border of Sukma, Bijapur and Dantewada areas, and in fact, in the Mar region, this operation was ongoing since morning, and more than 20 Naxals have been eliminated. In fact, if we talk about the specific number, 27 Naxals have been eliminated, and now Union Home Minister Amit Shah has also tweeted about this as to how this entire operation had taken place. And this is one of the operations that have taken place in the recent times. We'd also seen just a fortnight back how in Bijapur also there were more than 20 Naxals who had been eliminated, and it was an operation that went on for more than 20 days. And this particular operation again is the most successful operation because it certainly sees the security forces neutralized the General Secretary, and the security forces have been after such top guns of the Maoist CPIM faction, who have been, targeting the locals there, and in fact have been majorly responsible for the movement in the region. And certainly Amit Shah and the government here in Chhattisgarh is walking the talk. They are also running a very successful operation almost every day in these most Naxal affected districts. So kudos to the forces, and certainly kudos to the government's efforts as well.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Sumi Rajapan getting in those details at this point in time, and a big operation essentially, announcement made by Union Home Minister Amit Shah of the elimination of a top Naxal leader there.